Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Coruscant Guard from the Entertainment Earth exclusive 4-pack of Star Wars Black Series figures. This guy is really cool, but before we take a closer look at him, let's go ahead and take a look at his packaging. So here it is. Like I said, this is a 4-pack, and it's got pretty interesting packaging here. So on the front, it's got all of the figures that were released in this box set here. On the side, just has a list of all of the figures in there. Nothing on this side. And then you actually take this lid off, just like that, and then it unfolds like accordion style. So, as you can see here, Coruscant Guard Phase 2. I'm probably just going to be calling it a Shock Trooper, though, for the review, because that's what I think of them as. But pretty standard packaging there. And then on the back, it's got a brief description. If you'd like to go ahead and read that, you can go ahead and just pause the video. So anyway, let's go ahead and get back to the figure review itself here. The Shock Trooper stands at exactly 6 inches tall, so he's right in scale with all of your other Star Wars Black Series figures. And he does come with one accessory, and that is the longer clone blaster rifle. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have any paint detail like the other ones have, which is unfortunate because this box set isn't cheap, you know. So I would expect at least a little bit of paint work or something on there, especially with how large of an accessory it is. But it's not a huge deal. So let's go ahead and talk about the figure itself, especially its articulation. It's basically the same as the first Phase 2 Clone Trooper they released and the Phase 1 Clone Troopers, because they're all based off of the same body, but we'll go ahead and run through it here. So he's got a ball peg in the neck and a hinge. You can't really use the ball peg, though, for more than just a swivel, so just keep that in mind. He's got ball hinge shoulders that go up about that far and swivel 360. A bicep swivel right here. Double jointed elbows that give him exactly 90 degrees. And then he's got a hinge in the wrist here that runs horizontally through the hand, and of course it swivels. And then on this side, the hinge runs vertically through the hand, and then again it swivels. He's got what feels like a double or single ball peg here in the torso, which lets him crunch forward and back. And then of course he can turn side to side, and he's got a little bit of lean forward and back, or side to side, I mean. Then he's got T-jointed hips, which come forward about that far, and then go out to the side about this far. Not the greatest, but it's not too bad there. Then he's got a hidden thigh swivel here, double jointed knees with a really nice range of motion, hinged ankles, and an ankle rocker. So this guy, aside from a few limited pieces of articulation, which I already knew about before I even bought the figure, really cool. And I just gotta say that I love the paintwork that they've done here. Everything's covered with scratches and dings and stuff, and there's also some like mud splatter all over his armor, which looks really nice. The only real problem I have with the aesthetics of the figure is that the shoulder pads, for whatever reason, are a lot shinier than the rest of the figure. I'm not really sure why. It's not a huge thing, but it is just something to mention. So this guy right here, really cool if you like Clone Troopers as much as I do. For a lot of people, I think, especially like original trilogy purist type people, they're gonna pass this up. But if you're like me and you really like the Clone Wars, this is definitely a pack that's worth picking up. So if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comment section below, and I guess I'll see you later.